name is indicating, joint. We are having joint in our body. What is the purpose of joint? They are connecting our bones with each other. Joint means the bones are connecting with each other with the means of joint. Our bones are connected. Now disjoint means they are not connected. Sets which have no common elements is called disjoint sets. Now if we are having two sets and they are having no common elements, no common elements are there in the two sets, we call them disjoint sets. Now see the example. A is equals to 2, 3, 4. We are having 3 elements in set A, and what are they? 2, 3, 4. And go to set B. We are also having 3 elements, but what are they? They are 5, 6, 7. Elements are different. We are not having any common elements. We are not having a single common elements between these two sets. So if we don't have any common elements between two sets, we called it disjoint sets. Overlapping sets. Now what are overlapping sets? Sets which have one common element is called overlapping sets. Example, A is equals to 1, 2, 3 and B is equals to 2, 4, 6. That means we are having two sets and at least we are having one common element. If we see the elements of set A, we are having 1, 2, 3. If we see set B, we are having 2, 4, 6. Only one element is common between these two sets. And what is it? It's 2. Only 2 is common in both sets. So only one common element should be there. And if only one common element is there, so we called it overlapping sets. Now subset. A set R is said to be subset of a set K if every element of R is also an element of K. Okay, then how we are going to read it? R is a subset of K. This means all the elements of R contained in K. See the example. We are having two sets R and K. We are having 2, 4, 6 in set R and go to set K. We are having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, that means a set of which all the elements are contained in superset. We also say this. Now in mathematics, in form of maths, what we say that set R is a subset of set K. Set R is a subset of set K. Why? How? If all the elements of R also the elements of K. So we can say it that set R is a subset of K and in some situation they both can be equal as well. Superset. Now what is superset? As the name is indicating, super. Super means superiority, means he is having the superpower. Superpower, having the whole power. Who is the superpower? Everybody know Allah having the all power. Okay. Now if we talk about the set, a set that is fully contained in a bigger set. The bigger set is called the superset. That means if we are having two sets, example 2, 4, 6, the another one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B is the superset of A because all the elements of A are present in B. Okay, a set that is fully contained in a bigger set. Set A is a set which is fully contained in bigger set. Bigger set is B. So that means B is the superset of A. Proper subset. A proper subset is a set in which the elements of one are entirely contained within the other and the other set also contain more items. A proper subset is a set in which all the elements are present in another set, but the set B also contains some element which is not present in set A. See, example, A is equals to ABC and B is equals to A, B, C, D, E, F. We are having all the elements of set A in set B, but we are also having some elements which are not the part of set A. So that means set A is the proper subset of B. It can be represented as A is a proper subset of B. That means all the elements of A are the elements of B. But still B contains some elements which are not present in set A. Universal set. What is universe? As the name is indicating universe. If we talk about the universe, in universe all the things will come, our planets, our solar system, everything will come in, our galaxies, everything will come in universe. So universal set, a set which contain all the sets under consideration is called universal set. For example, if you are talking about 2 or 3 sets, so all the elements of these sets are present in a big set, that is called universal set. See, H is equals to January, July, June, and W is equals to March and May. Now what will be the universal set of these two sets? Are the set under consideration? H and W are the set which is are under consideration. That means these are the two sets in we are talking about it. So what will be the universal set? Of course, U is equals to months of the year is the universal set. Both are the month of the year, January, July and June. They are month of the year, March and May. They are also the month of the year. So if they are having all the elements, all the sets which we are talking about, their elements are present in a big set, we call it a universal set. Now here are some symbols which we used in the chapter of set. First one is set, as I have told you about that, we denote the set by this symbol. Now second one is intersect, that is the sign of intersection which you will read in the next lecture inshallah. Intersect and union, these are the sign of intersection and union which we will do in our next period, in our next lecture. Okay, that is the sign of proper subset. Next one is a sign of subset. Now the next one is not a proper subset, then the super subset is a member. Now this is a sign, 3 is a member of A, that means 3 is present in set A and is not a member, that means 4 doesn't belongs to A. Now it's your classwork. State whether the following sets are finite, infinite or empty. You have to see all these parts and you have to write down which one is finite, which one is infinite and which one is empty. Okay, I am explaining first for you the set of even natural numbers. From where even natural numbers started, everybody know that we are having natural number from 1. Now they are asking to you that the set of even natural number, the number should be natural but they should be even. See, they have given you the starting point but there is no end. They haven't give you any limitation that from where you have to write the even natural number. There is no limitation. So which type of set it is? It is infinite. Now see the next one, the set of all prime number divisible by 2. Now tell me the prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Everybody know that the prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by itself only, and they are having only 2 factor, 1 and their own table. Okay girls, now the set of all prime number divisible by 2. How many prime numbers are divisible by 2? There is only one number which is prime and which is divisible by 2, that is 2. So that means we are having only one element, so that is finite. Now are the following pairs of sets are equal? Now we are having 2 sets in A is equals to 2 and B is equals to X, such that X is a set of natural number, is an even prime. Now which one is even prime? As I have explained you before, even prime is only 2. Only 2 is a even which is prime. So they both are equal. Okay, now you can easily find out which pairs of sets are equal and which are not equal.
Now it's your homework. You have to reach from page number 6 to 12 thoroughly for class discussion. Inshallah, next class we will be discussing these pages. Assalamu alaikum.